Welcome to the Crazy Six, where we're all crazy. Today we're going to unbox the Deadpool box. I was a Deadpool fan before Deadpool was cool. Just saying. But anyway, this is the Marvel Collector Core box. It is the Funko Marvel Collector Core. It's been out now for, I don't know, what, like 6 months maybe more. You get it every other month. So far, I've been pretty happy with it. So is Amy. I mean, everyone's thought it's been pretty cool. We've gotten some pretty awesome pops that you can't find anywhere else. We've gotten so many pops now that we are running out of space to actually show them. So we're gonna try and figure out a way to rotate out our pops. I mean, we have a lot. Actually, Amy has a lot. She's like super pop hunter. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get on with the Deadpool box here. So as you open it up, of course, just like every month, you got the 2 little badges, which are pretty cool. This is they're not like funny or anything, which I kind of thought maybe it would have been funny, but they're just pretty cool little Deadpool patches and the pin. So I collect those and I have those on lanyards, which maybe one day I'll sit there and bring that out. The next thing, right on top, is the T-shirt. Now, the T-shirts have always been pretty cool. They're all, pop T-shirts, so they all have like pictures of pops or whatever on them. But this one is pretty awesome. I have to admit, I like the design of it. I like the fact that it's the black Deadpool, and it's got its 2 little swords and everything. The shirts are always pretty soft too. They don't really skimp too much on them. The Star Wars shirts that we get are even more soft. I don't know if they use a different distributor for that or what, but regardless, they're pretty awesome. So I'll go ahead and put that down. The next thing we get is the comic, which I think is also pretty funny. The whole comic is Deadpool, of course, because that's the theme, and I'm not 100% sure. But there's a possibility that even the drawings on the inside are all Deadpool. That would have been hilarious if they would have been the pop version of Deadpool throughout the comics. It would have been very Deadpool for them to do that. So let's take a gander real quick. And I do also like the fact that all the comics are now boarded, so they don't get all trashed. No, pretty good artwork though, I have to admit. I'm assuming that this is maybe some of the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet. I have 4 children and a full-time job, and so does my wife. But the comic is got really good art. So I love this. I love the fact that it's a really good art comic, because it's really hard to read a comic sometimes if you can't appreciate the art. The storyline may be awesome and stuff like that, but if you don't appreciate the art, then it's just really, really not worth it. So the next thing we got is a Mopey. So this is a Deadpool Mopey. It's the black Deadpool, just like in the shirt. This is actually the very first Mopey we've ever bought. I'm not really cool on the plushies. I never collected stuffed animal as a child, and I definitely didn't do the whole Beanie Babies thing. But this is pretty cool. It is definitely a dust collector because it's cloth and fuzzy, but still pretty cool. I'm still happy with it. The next thing we have, and this is by far my favorite thing, is a Dorbs exclusive Deadpool. He is a cowboy, and he is on a hobby horse, or he actually has a hobby horse to the side here. I'll take him out of the box just for a second or two. Here, Paul. Paul's my dog. He's going to hold this for me. So, here you go. Deadpool as a cowboy with a hobby horse. That, my friends, is pretty darn funny. And not a big fan of the Dorbs, but we have the giant Batman Dorbs, which is cool, and this one, my only 2 that I actually like. Still pretty awesome, and I like how he's smiling, which, if you've ever been a Deadpool fan or the comics, or even saw some of them in the Spider-Man cartoon that was on for a while, he did smile, and when he smiled, his eyes definitely looked just like the Dorbs one. And there's two different ones that you could have gotten. One is the cowboy, which I got, and I'm going to bend this box all up trying to put it back together. And then there's a chef one. Either one of those would have been good for me, but the cowboy one definitely is my favorite. So that's pretty neato. Neato mosquito. The next thing we have is the exclusive Deadpool. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now that are out. The one with Deadpool and the rubber ducky, Amy and me have been looking for forever. The problem is when those come out, all these dirtbags went out and they bought all these pops, all the same ones, and then people like us who we're not trying to sell them and make a profit, we can't find them. So I'm not going to pay $50 or even $30 for a pop that I could have got for $10 because you're a douchebag. Pardon the expression. But this Deadpool is freaking awesome. I have almost all of the Deadpool pops, and now having this one, I'm super excited. The stands are completely different than the normal stands. I gotta figure it out here. Give me a second. So anyway, he is a bobblehead. He's on this little stand right here, so he's like leaping out at you. I don't know if this is the first pop that's ever been like this, but Funko, this is freaking awesome. Superman. Oh, that's right. The Superman is also flying. So I don't know if they just started putting it out. But this is awesome. Look, he's got his katanas in his hand. He's gonna leap out and kill you and eat all your Mexican chimichanga foods. The paint job on it is decent. It's not bad. None of our marbles are out of the box. Everything else is out of the box except for the marbles. It's just that our shelving system just would not allow it. But this is definitely going to be an outside of the box collectible. So anyway, that's that. The inside of the box, of course, has all of the cool artwork and stuff like that. A lot of people collect the boxes. I think that these boxes make really good, storage things for stuff that you use a lot, like playing cards or maybe some little figurines or something if you play any of the RPG games on your tabletop games or anything like that. Definitely a good sturdy box because, God knows it goes from, the Funko factory all the way to you without, usually the boxes aren't too crushed up. But anyway, that was the Deadpool box. Like and subscribe. Let me know how you felt about it. We've been trying to keep up with videos, but with everything going on, it's been kind of hectic. So we are trying, all 36 of you guys that subscribe to us. We are definitely going to try and step it up a little more. And I know I've been saying it, but I honestly mean it. Amy's been yelling at me. It's mainly been me. But anyway, Deadpool box, if you haven't gotten it now, you probably won't. You might be able to get it before the end of February. And I totally recommend it. If you've seen the movie, good for you. Don't tell me anything about it because I want to see it, and hopefully we will soon. All right, thanks a lot.